Well, hello. How's it going, everybody? I hope you're all having a fantastic week. My week has been pretty good, besides working lots of extra hours, but that's just nonsense. Anyways, so how is it, everybody? Let's see. We have Stacy. How are you, Stacy? We have Bella the Beast. Hello. And we have a dog over here whining at me because he wants a treat. We're gonna wait, see who all comes in here. Got top chat on. Got top chat. All right. Doing good. How are you? I am fantastic today. Yesterday, not so much. I was supposed to stream last night on Twitch, and I didn't get off until like 7:30. And by the time I got home, took care of everything, I was ready to pass out on the couch. So I was a little bummed about that, but other than that, I'm good. Just whenever I make plans to do something, it always work always gets in the way. Work. But anyway, so we're gonna work on this adorable dog painting, picture, Woodburn, whatever you want to call it. And the dog is this. This is a German Shorthair. I had one of these when I was a kid, when I was growing up, and I actually had two of them. One was white with big splotches like this, and the other one was really dark and darker splotches. Their names were Chemo and Guzzler, and my brother actually has a dog like this now, and I'm probably gonna get one of her babies whenever that happens. So I'm super pumped. Oh, so hopefully you guys can hear me good. Hopefully everything is good to go. Hi, Gammy. How are you? Candy of choice. I'm trying something a little different. I tried these a while ago and they were pretty good. So I was like, let me grab those again. The Reese's snack cakes. So it's a cake inside that's chocolate and peanut butter cake. And they're pretty good. I can't complain. And Trapperdew is over here waiting for his treat. So he can quit nudging my elbow. Hi, Dreamer. Gammy and Stacy say hi. And here comes Mary Jane thinking she's gonna get a treat, but she already got treats. Hi, Grandma. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. He's like, yep, peace out, later gators. Does not care. But since it is getting light out, or excuse me, move that behind the wheel with my chair so it's not bumping you guys every time I move my chair. How's my girlfriend? She is good. She said she texted me earlier and said she was waiting for the live to pop in, possibly if she gets a moment. She is at work currently. I'm dying over here. Allergies, y'all. I gotta take Trapper out here in a little bit, and ugh. Yeah. I cut my grass on Sunday. And oh my gosh, my grass was so thick. It took me forever to cut it. But there's so much pollen falling off of these trees around here right now because everything is blooming, taking off with leaves. And it's just been killing me the last couple of days. I'm like stuffed up. Alright, so let's get this set up, turned on. I'm working on this head. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this dog, which was one of one of my dogs, not this particular image, but an image, a dog that looks just like this image. You didn't see, this is what I'm doing. It's a German Shorthair. So yeah, it's been crazy. But how has your guys' week been? I got got this sitting over here. I'm not gonna unbox it tonight, but I got it sitting over here. Got that in today, yesterday, whatever. I don't know. My days have been so confused. I thought today was what was it? I thought today was, which is Wednesday, and I thought it was Monday. Yeah. So far, not too bad. Just working. Vacation starts Saturday. Nice. Good for you, Grandma. Yeah, so I kind of took a little bit of a break this week because I screwed up Monday night and I fell asleep after work. And I didn't record a whipping chat. And then last night, which was Tuesday night, I was supposed to record a whipping chat and also try to go live on Twitch. Well, that didn't work because I was wiped out. So I fell asleep and I just slept. I woke up and I was like, why is all these lights on in my house? The hell is going on here? I didn't realize that I fell asleep. All right, so where are you going for vacation? Are you just staying home for vacation? But anyways, so I also got this. I've never tried one of these. The store had them. They were promoting them. They were like $1.50 or something like that. So I was like, I'll try one. Uh, Jarritos, fruit punch. Not bad. Front porch. Nice. It kind of reminds me of like fizzy soda. I don't know. It's strange. So I I uh I ordered a couple of paintings last night. I'm super stoked. Rose Prophet Creations, and I've been wanting to order a few paintings, and sometimes money's tight where I can't like just fork out like $180 and be cool, with it. Make sure like my bills and stuff are paid. So PayPal now has pay it in 4 payments. So it was 4 payments of $25. I'm like, done, deal. Let's do it. So that was awesome. So now I can buy some paintings to unbox, and then I start looking at other companies offer the same thing. So I was like, this is giving me ideas. Not like I need to go buy a bunch of diamond paintings, but I still need to find a few that I need. Ugh. Let's see. How is my kiddos? Oh, I give you guys a hand update. Look at that. It's pretty much healed up. My dad's seen it. It was all infected, really red, really really red, like as red as this soda. Like it was bad. And my dad was like, "Here, aloe vera," slathered it all on there, put a band-aid on it, let it sit for practically about 12 hours, maybe a little longer than 12 hours. And I woke up the next morning and all the red was gone. And it was just like almost like healed up. It's still a little pinkish, but I think that's just new skin growing in. This one over here is really itchy because it's just like there's a hole there from her tooth just puncturing into my hand. It's about a quarter of an inch long and it just feels weird. But that's feeling a lot better, thankfully. I don't have to deal with the sore hand. So glad that's over. I don't have to deal with it because today and yesterday I did a bunch of stuff at work that involved my hands, and it would have sucked to try to do my job with a hand that was hurting. Uh, trying to look at this picture because I'm a couple of spots here. I'm kind of lost. Like this foot. Hello, Bella the Beast. How are you? Hope you're having a good week so far. My week's been going pretty good. I've just been working too much. That's my problem. Work, sleepy. I get that. I was literally falling asleep on the couch about 5:30 because I got home today at 5:30, and I sat down on the couch after feeding Trapper and taking him out to go to the bathroom. I sat down on the couch and I was just like, I'm done. Stick a fork in me. Call me burnt because I'm burnt out today. All right, so this needs to come up like so. Oh, yeah, that sun will wear you out. That sun will definitely wear you out. They I can't be in the sun for long periods of time because I will get really bad headaches from the sun. When I was like I think I was like 14, maybe no, I had to have been like 15 or 16. And I had a bull. He was a Hereford bull. We used to breed him to a bunch of cows that we had. And Buford was the most respectful bull. He was just very nice, considerate, very very easy on you. He loved his attention and and like I can climb on this bull's back and ride him through the field. He would not have any problems. Um, and one day he decided that the neighbor's cow smelled good, so he went back to try to breed her. The neighbor calls us. It's like, your bull's over here trying to breed my cows. And I'm like, okay, you want them bred? Let them breed. Whatever, doesn't matter. So I go over there, and at the time I'm sick. I'm taking medication, and on the medication it says do not be out in the sun for long periods of time. So I'm sick, and I'm just out there just cruising. I run down across the field. I jump the fence. I run down across over to the neighbor's property and jump the fence again. Get down over there, grab my bull, throw well, a lead's too small. I think I grabbed one of the soft ply lassos, and I just made a halter around his head, basically like a harness, and I made reins. I jumped on his back and I rode him all the way around the property down to the next road, and then drove him back up, and then rode him down the main asphalt road. By the time I got home, I was like passed out, and my mom's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And I was like, "I don't know." Like I was like fainting, and she looks at my medication and she's like, "You're not supposed to be in the sun." And I was like, "Well, Buford was out. He's my bull. I had to go. I had to go take care of business. I didn't know this." Well, ever since then, whenever I can literally go outside in the sun for 5 minutes and I'll have a headache. It's not as bad now that I've gotten older. But when I was like 15, 16 years old, whenever that happened, well, like I can go outside for 5 minutes and I come inside with the worst splitting headache where I felt like I was dying. Doesn't happen that much anymore. But yeah, we had uh we had a lot of cows. And we used to do all kinds of, man, this thing got hot fast. We used to every other once in a while. Hold on, I dropped my earphone. Sheesh. The way this chair sits over here, it's a pain in the neck. It's always hitting the tripod. But yeah, so we always had some sort of an issue with my bull, because he would literally just jump right over top of the fence. If not jump over it, he'll literally like walk over the top of the fence, and he'll just be making his way down to the neighbors. And the bad thing is where he was walking at, if he would have walked like a half of like maybe 100 yards more, he would have been to a main intersection where there's it's not a highway. It's only 2 lanes, but you can go 55 through there, and people drive like bats out of hell to there. It's the only road that comes down out of the mountains on my side of where I live. So it's pretty crazy sometimes. People drive like idiots. So he only had like another like maybe 50, 60 to 100 yards, and he would have been on the freeway or highway. I don't even want to call it a highway because it's not really a highway, but it's like an interstate. Maybe not even an interstate. I don't even know what you want to call it. I have no clue what you want to call it. We give these bad boys a try tonight. Trapper Dude's like, I hear a rapper. You cannot have none. It's pretty good. Really rich. It can be a highway. It could be a highway, but we have a highway here that's called I-5. That's a highway. Oh, Trapper Dude, you see that cat? That cat's gonna get his ass whooped. Because I'm gonna call its mommy, and its mommy's gonna whoop that cat's ass. Unless that's not Peter. Or not Peter. Bear. If that's Bear out there, Bear, there's a black cat in my yard, and Trapper's like sitting over there furious. I'm trying to tell if this black cat. Nope, that black cat's got a full tail. I have no clue whose black cat that is then. I have no clue. See that cat, Bubba? He's sitting on top of a pole now. I have no clue whose black cat that is. My dad's wife has a black cat, but it doesn't have no tail. The highway here has 2 lanes. Maybe it is a highway and I-5 is a freeway because of the freeway here. I guess you could call it a freeway. I don't know what the proper terminology is, but I-5 is like 6 or 7 lanes wide. I gotta switch my guns. That gun got incredibly hot. So I guess you could call it a freeway, and the other one would be a highway. People drive down it like idiots. Let's see. I don't think you guys can see it. I can't zoom in. But on top of that pole, right over there, there's a black cat. He's just chilling over there. There's my cat, Mary. She's like looking straight at the black cat, like, who the hell cat is this? And then Trapper Doo, he's over there like, let me out the door, Dad. Let's go. Let's get the kitty cat. And I'm like, no kitty cat for you, sir. You live with your sister who's a cat, and you have to be respectful for kitty cats. Yeah, he just jumped off into the field. He's over there hunting now. Excuse me. Bella the Beast says, hi, Trapper. Trapper Doo's been a turd nugget. He has been an absolute turd nugget. When I am trying to sleep, like, he wakes me up at 6 o'clock literally every morning, and I'm like, dude, I'm trying to sleep here, man. I don't have to be up for another half an hour. I don't need your alarm clock to wake me up. I have my own alarm clock, sir. And he just sits up there. And he starts just getting rude about it and just hitting me with his paw. And I'll be like laying on my side, and he'll just sit there and beat me with his paw. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. No. You get over here and lay down with me, and I will get up in a half an hour. I just need a half an hour to lay here and relax before I get out of bed. Please. My alarm's not gonna go off for another half an hour. Can we just lay here and just chill? And then the boisterous Trapper comes out, where he sits over there and just barks at me, or does his little oof, his little talking little crap. Sounds like my dog. Yeah. I think all dogs have some sort of a resemblance to other dogs. Because I tell you what, I'm a firm believer that Trapper was my other dog that I used to have for a long time. Because Trapper acts like DJ, like a lot. The way that DJ was so boisterous to me, Trapper's the same way. Trapper will come up and take his paw, and if I'm sitting here in my chair, he'll come up and lay his head right on my lap, and then he'll take his arm or his front paw and he'll wrap it around my leg, and he'll just sit there and like he's holding me. I'm like, Trapper, quit acting like DJ. This makes me sad. I miss my DJ. Thank you, Stacy. DJ was a very sweet dog. His name was DJ, but it stood for Duke Jr. because, ironically, I had a yellow lab. His name was Duke. I got him from my veterinarian. My aunt worked for a veterinarian in a small little mountain town, and the guy bred yellow labs, and he bred German English pointers, and a lab dog male went and bred a female English pointer. Well, he brought all the puppies to the vet's office and told them, "I want you guys to kill these puppies. I will not take these. I will not sell these. I will not do nothing." My aunt talks to her boss and says, "Look, I can take these. I can bottle feed these. I will give them good homes." And the doctor said, "Do it." So they charged him to kill the babies, and my aunt brought them home. And because they literally lasted, he wouldn't even let them nurse off their mom. As soon as she had them, he put them in a box and brought them to her. She was trying to bottle feed them while she was at work. Luckily, it was a Friday. She got off work and she came home. Lost one of the babies the first night, and then all of the others were gorgeous. They all turned out looking like labs, to be honest. There was a couple that had English pointer, like body stature and stuff like that, and some markings, but most of them turned out looking like a lab. I took one. I took Duke. He was a yellow lab. I bottle fed him from he was a day old, and he was my responsibility from that point forward. My brother took his dog, which was a female. Her name was Shiloh. And then my Uncle Steve took the dog, which was, oh, what did he call her? I think it was Katie. My dad kept a dog, which was, I don't remember that dog's name for some reason. No, my dad didn't take a dog because he already had dogs. He didn't want any more dogs. My papa took one. His name was Shooter. And we gave a couple away to a couple of our friends. They were some of the best dogs we had. And then when my dog Duke turned 6 months old, I started noticing that he wasn't as active as he was the prior few days. And I was just like, it's kind of strange. He literally would sit in the sun all day long in the middle of summer when it was like 115 degrees outside. I'd come home from school or work, wherever I was heading, and he would be laying out in the sun. And by the time I got home, he was laying out there shivering because he was in the sun all day long. So I'd get him, I'd bring him in the house, and I called my aunt that night, and I was like, "Hey, I need you to take Duke in tomorrow to find out what's wrong with him." And she's like, "What's going on?" I said, "He's just sleeping in the sun all day long, doesn't move, doesn't want to eat, doesn't really want to do anything." And she says, "Okay, I'll take him in." And came back. He had leukemia. And she says, "You have 1 week with him, and then I'm gonna euthanize him." And I spent 3 days with him, and I called my aunt and I said, "Come do it. I'm not gonna make him suffer." He was suffering bad. Memories. Holy shit. Trapper do? That's why I got my trap do boy. Trap. My Machito. My Machito boy. I don't know what I would do without Trapper. He keeps me sane. He keeps me on uh a level state. He's over there staring at that cat, not giving a flying flip-flop. What if anybody's doing over here? So this dog here reminds me of Guzzler, a dog that we had. We got him from a pet store, or not a pet store, but a feed store. We used to go to this feed store all the time, and we were super excited because we knew that the dog that the guy had was going to be having babies soon. And me and my mom and my little brother went there, and we go in, and the guy that owned the little uh, brain fart, the little feed store, he was just like, he was off in the corner, and he's like, I'll be right with you guys. And you can just tell he was just down. He wasn't his normal chipper self. And we're like, "Hey, what's going on, man? Where's I think her name was Annie or Anna. Where's Anna?" And he's like, she's no longer here. And I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, she had her puppies last night, but she died. And I was like, oh shit. Well, where's the puppies at? And he's like, I'm over here trying to bottle feed all of them. He goes, you guys want a puppy? He goes, I need to get rid of some of these puppies because I can't bottle feed 13 puppies. And I was like, holy crap, she had 13 puppies. Yeah. So we ended up took one, and then we came home, told my Uncle Steve. My Uncle Steve went down there and got one. And then I think my grandpa got one too. And one day we were coming home from the softball tournament that my dad was playing in, and I told my mom, I said, he's hungry, Mom, because he would not stop sucking on my fingers. And she's like, I'm making him a bottle. Hold on 1 second, because he was still a bottle baby. I think he was only like 7 or 8 weeks old at the time. And we had to take him because we had to make sure he was fed. We couldn't leave him home. So we took him to the softball tournament with us, and he just stayed wrapped up in a little blanket on my lap the whole time. And my mom hands me a bottle. I put it in that dog's mouth, and he went gone. And I was like, he just guzzled that. And my dad was like, Guzzler. And I was like, that's a cool name. And that's what his name was. Love those dogs. They were Houdini's, crazy. I Chemo, he was the crazy one. He got hit with a baseball bat like 3 or 4 different times because he'd come running in and try to grab the ball. He was just an absolute whack job. But I seen this image and I was like, you know what? I really like this image. It reminds me of, although our dogs didn't have the long tail, our dogs had a dock tail. This actually reminds me of an English pointer, not a German Shorthair, but they're very similar in breed. So, anything else that you guys would like to see me woodburn, let me know. I will look and see what I can find. If there's anything out there that you'd like to see specifically, I will look and see what I can find. I need to stretch my legs. When I'm done here, I'm probably gonna go draw for a little while. I need to get back into my drawing a little bit more. I just work. By the time I get to sit down and actually either diamond paint or draw, I'm just wiped out. I sat down the other night to draw, sit down on the couch. Trapper dude jumped up on the couch, curled up on my lap. Well, he laid his head down on my lap and then curled up on my lap. And I just sat over there and I drawed. And next thing I know, about 20 minutes later, I'm sawing logs. Let's see. Uh, Other than work being nuts, trying to get things taken care of, um, animals are good. Mary Jane's good. She hasn't been giving me any problems while I'm trying to sleep. I think she's kind of learned her lesson not to mess with me while I'm sleeping. Because I basically pushed her straight off the bed that day when she bit me. I just took the pillow and just pushed the whole pillow off the bed because she was sleeping on the pillow. I had my hand like this, and I was bringing it up to put it up underneath the pillow, like to put it up underneath my head, and that's when she bit me. So she has been sleeping off to the side a little ways. Trapper do, that boy, he big. He takes up like my whole, almost my whole damn bed. I was just like, dude, you are taking up way too much of my space. And then I look at him and he's like on the edge of the bed, like he looks like he's about ready to fall out of the bed. And I'm just like, your butt's on that side of the bed and your head's all the way off that side of the bed. I was like, whatever, dog. My legs are all like cramped up, shrunk up into the corner. He's comfortable. Tomorrow I gotta go to a conference type thing, like a sales conference. Um, Not really looking forward to it, but my boss said, "Hey, you want to go to this?" And I was like, "What is it?" And he told me what it was, and I was like, yeah, I guess it'll be good because they're the professionals when it comes to these machines that we're using. So we need to find out uh, if they can get us parts for the machine because we have an older mailing machine that we can get all the parts for except for one part. You cannot find it anywhere. Even the supplier who makes the machines, like, nope, don't have them. So we're gonna go talk to them and see if they have somebody that they might have that has some that we can buy. But without it, it really puts a screw in our punch bowl. Basically, if we can't get them, we're just gonna have to take a risk of breaking the whole machine, because it's a keyway gear for the drive wheel, and it's supposed to have a soft spot in it. So if any of the paper or anything going through it jams up, it's supposed to break the wheel and just keep on going. It's supposed to break away the cog, and then it'll still continue to work, but it prevents the machine from like breaking a motor or slipping a belt or something of that sort. And they feeding us lunch, so I guess I'll go and have some lunch. My boss wants to try to get there right at 10 o'clock, eat, talk to the people we need to talk to, go eat again, and then leave so we can go to BNI. And I'm just like, oh Lord. You crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Um, on a sad note, though, I think what I was talking about the other day about Gianna, I don't think it's the truth. I think Gianna is dying. Um, I don't know what's wrong with her, but last night she had a weird spot on her side, and it's like it's all white, like there's missing color. Everything is just like different. She's like lost a lot of weight. She don't really want to eat. I try to baby her to eat, but she just doesn't seem to want to eat. So sadly, I think she's dying. It's the problem with beta fish. They're mass produced and bred, and they don't live very long. Sad, but it's the truth. I'm hoping if that's the case, she doesn't. She's not suffering or anything, and when she passes, if she passes at that time, I will take her cage or her tank, clean it out really good, sterilize it, clean it very well, set it back up, let it run its course of having no fish in it for a couple of months, get it set up, ready to go, and then take some of the fish out of my 30-gallon and put in there. Let's see. Almost done. And that is it done. Looks good. Looks really good. How long were we live? We were live for an hour, that's it. That's it. But next week I'll be back once again at 7 o'clock. That's our new time because that works for me the best, especially if I'm getting off work late. If I can't make it, or if I know if I'm gonna be like a half an hour late or something, I'll let you guys know, and I'll still probably try to do a live anyways. But never know with work how things are gonna go. But for now, I'm gonna go take Trapper out for potties because it's almost dark, and I'm gonna go sit on the couch with my boy and try to draw something. Maybe take a nap. I don't know. Thanks. Hi Billy. Very nice. Thank you. So that's it. Until next week. I'll be back same time next week. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic week. I will see you on Saturday night. For my hand itches really bad right there for some reason. For Crafters Oasis Saturday Night Live. But until next time, I hope you all have peace, love, and respect for all. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for your showing up, and I hope you have a great night. Bye, Stacy. Bye, Billy. Bye, Gammy. Bye, Bella the Beast. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Love y'all. Bye.